Hey, what's going on, my friend? Mike Allen here, and chances are you're watching this video because you want to learn how to increase your Facebook engagement. I get it. Everybody's trying to do this now, and inside of this video, I am going to share with you all of the information that I have spent hundreds of dollars on in purchasing courses on how to increase your engagement, and I'm going to share that 100% free, not holding anything back. So let's go ahead and jump over on my computer and get started. Alright, so I want to show you how to increase your Facebook engagement in 30 minutes or less every single day. But before we dive into that, if you are interested in generating more leads for your business using Facebook strategies, free Facebook strategies, I want to invite you to a free training. After this video, all you have to do is go down to the link in the description. I have it down there for free Facebook training. You can click that and get instant access and learn how to start generating, 20, 30, 40, 50 leads per day on Facebook, 100% free for your business. So let's go ahead and dive into this. How to increase Facebook engagement in 30 minutes or less. The first thing that I want to do is I want to show you my profile because I'm somebody that likes to be able to see results before I go dive into something. So before I make you watch maybe this video will be 10 minutes long. Before I make you do that, I want to show you that yes, I am getting results. Yes, I practice what I preach. Yes, I am going out and doing all of these methods that I'm about to show you, and I am getting results with it. So I'm going to go ahead and go down. This is a video that I did yesterday here on my channel. If you want to learn how to generate more leads, then you can go check that video out as well. But I want to go down to some of my other posts that I'm going to show you that are getting quite a bit of engagement. They're getting tons of comments, I'm getting shares, and it's a few simple strategies that I am doing that I'm going to show you, and this is how people are getting 100, 200, 300, 400, 500 or more likes, reactions on their posts and comments and shares. So it's very, very simple. I like doing motivational quotes in the morning time. This is a post that's going to get quite a bit of reaction because people love waking up and they love being motivated. So I will wake up, and that's the first thing that I do. I'm going to put up a motivational quote. But hold on for a second, because there's a process that you have to follow before you put up that post. So don't just wake up and be like, oh my gosh, I got to post on Facebook so I can get some engagement. No, but I am going to share with you the process. So you can see here 161 reactions, 157 reactions, 86 comments, 115 reactions, 137, I'm getting 30 reactions on my video, 200 reactions here, it just keeps going up, 235, we got 25 on this one. This one was a, more of a business-related post. Those usually are going to get less engagement, but as you can see, I just keep going. There's 89 on that one. This one was a business-related one. This one was, and then we have 130. We come down here, 42, 21, 108, and it goes on and on and on and on, right? So I am going to now share with you the method, the strategies that people are doing to be able to get these kinds of results. So, with that being said, hopefully you got a pen and paper. If not, pause this video, go get a pen and paper so you can take some notes, and let's go ahead and dive into this. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to come over here to the home. I usually do all of this through my phone because it's a lot easier, and I can get through this stuff faster. So the first thing that I'm going to do is I am going to be spending 5 to 15 minutes, it depends on how much time you want to put towards this and how much engagement you want, but I am going to put 5 to 15 minutes inside of the stories and the stories alone. That's why I do this on my phone. It's a lot easier to hit the stories on my phone than going into this, but what I'm going to do, I'm going to click out of that, and I am going to click on the story. I'm not going to do it because I don't want it to freeze up or I don't want it to take forever to load. But I'm going to click on their story. If I'm on my phone, I hit their story. I find out what their story's about, and then I engage with that story. Now, a lot of people, they jump on Facebook and they're like, oh my gosh, I'm scared to be in the Messenger because I don't know what to talk about. This stories section is firing up the Messenger algorithm. Don't worry about what the algorithm is because I'm basically showing you how to leverage the algorithm inside of these steps. But There's a newsfeed algorithm and there's a messenger algorithm, and the messenger algorithm of the stories are going to trigger the messenger algorithm. So if I'm going in here and I click on Danielle's, maybe she's got something that she said along with her pole dancing. I can go over here to David Dubbs, I can check out his gym post, and I can write something in here that is going to be sent to his inbox. Now, why do we do this? Because Facebook wants you to leverage both algorithms. Facebook Messenger is its own app for a reason. They want you to be in the Messenger carrying on conversations, to be social. That's the whole point of social media. They want you inside of the Messenger and not just on the Facebook profile or newsfeed all day long. So 5 to 15 minutes inside of the newsfeed. This gives you something to talk about. This is a foot in the door. If you are scared, you don't know what to talk about with people, this is how you go in and you start talking to people. Talk about what they're talking about inside of the story. If somebody puts up a post about their kid playing baseball and they won their game, talk about their kid playing baseball and winning their game. It's that simple. The next thing that you're going to do is 5 to 15 minutes inside of the newsfeed. So if you click home, you're going to scroll down, and what you're going to do is you are going to read the person's post, all right? You're going to love the person's post. You're going to love it, and then you're going to put a heartfelt comment. You're going to put a comment that has to do with what this post was about. Now, I'm going to tell you now, if you do not read the post, if you just go through here and like it, you go to the next one, you like it, throw some comments in there really fast, you're going to screw yourself in the long run. Why? Because Facebook's bots, Facebook is ran on bots, and they know how long it takes the average person to read somebody's post. So if this took the average person 5 seconds to read, then it's going to need, or you need to take 5 seconds to read this post as well. So don't just take shortcuts, don't skim through this, because you're not going to get mass engagement if you don't do this correctly. So, you're going to read James's post. I'm going to read the whole thing, and then I'm going to come down here, I'm going to love the post, and then I'm going to put a comment on the post. There's a see more too, so make sure you hit that as well. Make sure that I put a great comment on here that could spark conversation and get more people talking inside of this conversation. That's the whole point. The more people that you can get engaging with you, you're going to get more engagement. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to read it. I'm going to love it. I'm going to comment on it. I'm going to go to the next one. This is an ad. I can go buy that. I'm going to read this. I'm going to hit see more. I'm going to read it all. I'm going to love it. I'm going to comment on this. I'm going to the next person. I'm going to read it. I'm going to love it. I'm going to comment on it. Read it, love it, comment. Next. Read it, love it, comment. Now, if there's a video, I suggest scrolling past, because you want this to go smoothly, you want it to go in order, and you want to get as much engagement out as possible within your 5 to 15 minute window. So, if you see somebody also wrote a book, there's like 20 paragraphs, and you're like, oh my gosh, this is going to take forever to read, scroll past this one and go to the next one. So, you're going to go through here, you're going to read their post, you're going to love their post, don't hit the like button, love it or care, and then put a heartfelt comment, something to do with what they're talking about inside of their post. They don't want just a random, hey, that's cool, or awesome, yeah, great photo. Don't be that person. Be somebody that can spark curiosity and conversation. So, 5 to 15 minutes inside of the stories, 5 to 15 minutes inside of the newsfeed. The next step is going to be you putting up your post. What we've done now is we fired up the messenger algorithm and we fired up the newsfeed algorithm. So now Facebook is saying, okay, Mike's been doing this consistently every morning at 6:30. He's getting ready to post. He's engaging with people on the newsfeed. He's already engaged with people in the messenger. So people are getting notifications. People are getting notifications in their inbox that I've messaged them, and they're getting notifications on their in their notifications tab saying that I have engaged, I've liked, I've commented on their post. So they're getting multiple. They're getting one that I liked, they're getting one that I commented, and they're going to be able to start seeing my post now inside of their newsfeed. So the more, like I said, you can do 5 to 15 minutes, maybe do 30 minutes. It depends on how much time you want to put towards this. But the more people that you are engaging with before you post, the more people that you're going to have, the more chances you're going to have more eyeballs looking at your post, loving it, engaging with it, and that's the more engagement that you're going to be getting. So if you just want, maybe 25 to 50 reactions on your post, then just engage for just a little bit. If you want to hit hundreds of them, then make sure you're engaging with people, you're giving them good comments and not just crap, because they're going to come back and give you the same thing that you put out. So, 5 to 15 minutes on the stories, 5 to 15 minutes in the newsfeed. Now we're putting up our post. There's a couple different types of posts that I use. The first one is motivational quotes that I use in the morning. These get the most engagement. I love going out and I love finding quotes, and I will do, I'll show you the two different ones that I do because they do get different results. So this one is going to be a quote that was over 85 characters. And I put a green background behind it because I didn't want it to be in little bitty font. I know whenever you're on Facebook and you start typing, you're typing, and then boom, you see the letters get smaller. That's when I put a green or a colored screen behind the text. If this is 85 characters or less, I can have this in big letters and I can throw up an emoji and I will get a ton of engagement from it because a lot of people love they love the motivation, inspirational quotes in the morning. I know it's going to get good engagement, and that's going to help boost my algorithm and more people seeing my content. So those are for the text-based post, those are your two options that you can do. I love doing, if I can find quotes that are going to be small enough, I like doing the 85 characters or less because it's short, sweet, it's simple. Somebody can read it in like 1 or 2 seconds and then love it, comment on it, and go about their day. Then you've got the colored background post, which is going to be the second easiest. And then you've got posts. You can do Facebook Lives, you can do lifestyle photos, you can tell people about, your life, about your family, about what it is that you like to do as a person so they can get to know you. And you can also do business side posts. Now, if you're a network marketer, try to remember the 80-20 rule, 80% value, 20% business. So if you're going to do a business post, make it a curiosity post and leave the name of your business or product name out of it. Go in there and just tell people, oh my gosh, I've been able to do XYZ in the last 30 days. I'm super excited about it. Blah, 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 whatever. Slap it up there and people are going to be like, oh my gosh, how did Mike lose, 5 pounds in the last 7 or 14 days? I want to know how. And now you've got people engaging on your post, commenting how. How are you doing this? What are you using? I want more info, this, that, and the other. Or instead of doing curiosity post, you can do a story post. Tell people a little story about what it is or about your journey and how XYZ product is helping you in your life. Don't give the name out because they can go Google it and they can find somebody else to buy from. But those are the posts that I usually stick around. Motivational, inspirational, YouTube, or I can do Facebook Lives, and then I can do lifestyle and story posts for my business. Those are what's getting me the most engagement, and I know will get you engagement as well. All right, so you're going to put your post up after you've done the 5 to 15 stories, 5 to 15 in the newsfeed. Then you post. Now, what you do right after that is crucial. You are going to engage with the people that are commenting on your post. You have about a 15 to 30 minute window that Facebook is going to say, okay, you put your post up. We're going to give you a small window to see how your post does. If it does bad, if nobody engages with it, then we're not going to show it to very many people on your friends list. If people are engaging with your post and it's a busy post, then we're going to open your Facebook visibility to more of your friends list, and they're going to be able to check out, or they're going to be able to see more of your content. So you're going to engage with everybody that's commenting on your post. Ask them a question back so they come back and they comment again. Every time you get a new like or a new comment, your post gets boosted in the newsfeed even higher, and it's going on more people's walls as well. So that 15 to 30 minute window, you need to be engaging with the people that are commenting on your post. Reply back to them. Next, what you can do after that is engage with your previous post. Go back and engage. You're not going to get 500 reactions overnight. It's not going to happen. You know what? Unless you've been doing this for a long time. But if I go back and I come down to one of my posts down here and I reply to somebody that's commented on here, this is going to bump this post back up into the top of the newsfeed for other people to see as well. So make sure you're going back and you're engaging with the people that are engaging with you. The next step is going to be inboxing people. Don't be in the scroll hole. Don't be on Facebook just out here trying to have people engage with you. Get in and have conversation with people on Facebook. Facebook wants you to do that. Don't be stuck on the Facebook app. Be in the messenger. Be in the messenger. Be in the messenger. Build the relationship. So that is what I got for you today. Hopefully this has helped you. Hopefully you did get value. If you did get value, make sure you let me know. You put in hashtag value down in the comments and let me know what you got most beneficial out of this video. And if you do go practice, if you do go take these strategies and put them to use and you're getting results with it, please come back to this video and let me know in the comments what kind of results you are getting from this training. So thanks for being on here. If you do want to get a free training on how to generate leads here on Facebook with 100% free strategies as well, make sure you go down to the link inside of the description and check out that free training. Thanks for being on here, and I will see you in the next video.